Did you know that certain states restrict where and with whom a person on a registry may live, and that these laws, passed down from the legislature, separates families irrespective of the sentence given by a judge? Here's one such story. In 1999, Gavin was a 31-year-old man with a wife, children, a home in Dubuque, a full-time job, and he coached a local softball team. But that wasn't all. Gavin also had unresolved anger issues that would raise their ugly heads every once in a while. That same year, while coaching a softball game, Gavin got angry at the team's performance and took out his frustration on a 12-year-old girl by twisting the flesh on her buttocks. Gavin later told Human Rights Watch this:
"I had some anger issues to work out, and I took out my anger at the game on this girl. I know that what I did was wrong, and I take full responsibility for what happened."
When Gavin was charged, he agreed to plead guilty to indecent contact with a child, an aggravated misdemeanor. In exchange, Gavin would be placed on probation for 2 years, with the understanding that if he successfully completed treatment, his record would be expunged. Under Iowa law at the time, Gavin was required to register as a sex offender, but would not be subject to community notification because the judge considered him a low risk. Because his offense was against a child, Gavin was required to register with the police and successfully completed the terms of his probation. In 2005, after Iowa's highest court upheld the constitutionality of the state's new residency restrictions, Gavin was told that he could no longer live in his home, and that because the home was bought in 2002, he couldn't get a residency exemption from the law. So Gavin and his wife decided that Gavin would move out and the wife and children would stay in the home. Because the residency restrictions prohibit Gavin from sleeping in his home and not from visiting there, Gavin spends as much time in the home as possible with his family.
"I can be there 23 hours a day if I stay awake. On the weekends, I stay there as long as I can keep my eyes open. I just want to be with my kids as long as possible. I don't get much sleep, but I need to be a father to my children. I just can't understand why I can't just live with my kids. I have not reoffended, and it's been 7 years. But because of this law, I may never live with my family again."
Human Rights Watch asked Gavin if he had ever considered not registering.
"It's tempting, but believe it or not, I'm a guy that respects the law. I want to get back home, but I won't break the law to do it."
Does this story surprise you? This is not unusual. There are stories like this all across the United States. Check out the story links for more details. To learn more about laws in a specific state, visit NARSOL's State Law Wiki at the link below. To get involved, visit narsol.org and join, donate, or volunteer. Visit lives.narsol.org to learn more about this video project and how to participate. We make every effort to ensure our stories and law references are accurate. However, they should not be considered as legal advice. Laws constantly change. Please consult an attorney to confirm how they apply in your specific situation. And click the like and subscribe buttons to hear more stories about the registry.